Let's play Plead the Fifth with Orlando and the Freak Show on Wild 94.1. Now, who's taking the stand?
That would be Meredith.
Hello.
She is ready to play. Ready to tell us the business.
Oh, man. Here we go.
All right, so we get 3 questions. The audience gets to ask you 3. You only get to avoid 1.
Ugh.
All right. I am first.
Yes.
Because we go clockwise. And this just popped in my head because you have a Johnny Depp shirt on.
I do. I had it made this weekend.
Okay.
And it was my Mother's Day present for myself.
Okay. And it says,
Isn't happy hour anytime?
yeah, it's from the trial.
Hashtag free Johnny.
Hey, free Johnny.
Yeah.
She's been all about Johnny Depp. She's
Justice
been
for
watching
Johnny.
all of
Justice for
the
Johnny.
supporting the everyday, the streams. I mean, I guess they're taking a hiatus.
Yes, this week, which
Yeah,
sucks, but
yeah.
it's okay because Amber Heard is going to get cross-examined next week, and she's going to get it.
She's been living for this whole Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp thing.
Yes.
And I asked you, I said that I don't know who that is because that looks like the young Johnny Depp, but on there he's pretty much like bloated, kind of like out of shape, and wears 5
stressed
rings
out.
on each hand. Like
Yeah.
he's a different dude now.
Mhm.
But you said he could still get it.
Yeah.
We asked, kind of like we talk about, some of our older celebrities. We're like, man, they still hot. You still think Johnny Depp is good looking, and you even said, I kind of dig older guys.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I have
you've
in the
had a
past.
dating history of dating older people.
Where are you going with this?
You have, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I'm on the stand.
No. So
That is correct.
So I would like to know, I would like you to tell all of us
Mm-hmm.
one thing that is better with older lovers than with like your young buck Anthony.
Oh my God! You mean young buck in general, like
I
young
mean,
people?
no, but we
in
only talking about
general?
you're married now. You only got one young buck. You got Anthony, but these older gentlemen, what did they do
Oh Lord.
that might have been better
Oh.
than your married husband who would hate for you to answer this question?
What's better?
What's good from the old loving?
Better about the lovin'? I can't see if you said about like relationships or
No,
anything.
I said the loving.
Yeah, I don't know if there's better when it comes
Really?
to our love life. Yeah, I mean, it's not better, especially with like an older person, I would say. I mean, I can't think of anything super shiny or new, longevity. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Maybe I would say they pay attention to you a little bit more because, they have a little bit more experience.
Okay.
And so they know exactly what's going to happen to them and how that works. And they know, they can wait a little bit longer. For you, they'll spend a little bit more time on you, make sure you get to where you need to go.
Okay, so the older people are a little bit more patient.
Yes.
More considerate.
Yes.
Than Anthony.
Than younger people.
All right, Meredith, here my question is
Sure.
also kind of rooted in Anthony.
Oh, God.
So Anthony comes to
He
you.
hates this game. by the
Popo
way.
Anthony.
Yeah, Poe Anthony. He comes to you and says, Meredith, I'm tired.
Mhm.
I'm tired, man. You're a handful.
I am.
We all know. So he loves you.
I was being sarcastic.
No, we know.
No, we know.
He loves you, and he wants to make it work. So in his eyes, the way to make it work is he's going to matter of fact, encourage you to have a side dude.
Whoa.
Okay? But the only caveat is the side dude has to be somebody that he knows. It doesn't have to be a friend, just somebody that he's aware of.
Can't be a random.
Not a random. Somebody that you and him are both familiar with.
Right.
Who is your side dude?
Oh my gosh. You guys are so mean
And he gets to
today.
co-sign it.
Yeah.
He co-signs it, so
And
it has to
he'd
be
be
somebody
okay?
he's okay with, but
Yeah.
he has to know who it is.
Nobody's okay to.
Well,
nobody
he's
wants.
tired. Remember, he's tired. Remember that part?
He's
About
tired.
He's
He's
tired.
tired.
He's tired. Yeah.
like-
He's over it.
You have overworked him.
Yeah.
And so he's going to tap
And
out.
he doesn't have to approve.
Right.
He just has to know this person.
Okay. I would have to say maybe somebody that's on this show.
Hey.
On whose show?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, it's you.
Either O or Davi.
Hey.
No, wait now. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's to take over the responsibilities of, being with me sometimes to give him a break,
Okay.
right? And he would be
Oh,
okay
we was
with
talking
it.
about just hanging?
I was talking about all of the things that a side dude does. The side dude has a long list of
Okay, because
responsibilities.
the way she described it was,
Attention.
This isn't like your gay BFF.
right, yeah. Y'all had very different.
Yeah.
He's talking
This is
about
a side dude.
This is a side dude.
Orlando is pointing at
Yeah.
you repeatedly.
Yeah.
Right, because I'm like, do you realize? I don't know if
But,
you realize.
You can say me. It's okay.
I'm gonna go with Davi.
Yeah.
Yes.
With that right there.
Yes,
Nice.
okay,
That's a good
all right.
pick.
Over
Wow,
there.
That's a
good
very,
pick.
that's a
Take care.
very
Well,
good pick.
side dude responsibilities. You
Yeah.
know, there are a lot, and I feel like Davi could be there for me.
I agree.
I got you.
I do agree. All right. You said in the past that you had some issues that I know you had fixed with the Vivive.
Like I'm a dog. I got fixed.
You had issues. You had this incontinence thing after baby girl came,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you would laugh and have
It was
accidents.
just sexy with the side
Right,
dude
right,
thing.
right,
Yeah,
right.
now we go with
No,
pee.
talking about peeing. You mean incontinence issues?
Incontinence issues
Yes,
that you
it
had.
happens after you have a baby.
You had. So I have to ask you if there. When was the last time
Oh.
that you had
Yeah, an
an
issue?
accident of that nature?
Oh my god. Okay. So this just happened.
Really?
Very embarrassing. So I went to a
You
concert.
can tap out if you want to. I'm just saying if it's really embarrassing. but-
I went to a concert
Ooh.
at the Hard Rock, and it was a rock concert. It was fun, and I went with a bunch of friends, other couples, and all of that. And
You
Anthony
just
was
went
there.
to see Limp Bizkit.
I did. It was at the Limp Bizkit show.
It was that was like last week.
And it was so much fun. And I didn't know what to wear. And finally, you know how it takes us a long time. We try on 20 outfits and then we put on the original. That's what happened. So I was wearing like these light gray jeans and then a black top. Well, we went to dinner, we went to the show, and during the show, if you can imagine a rock concert, there's a mosh pit in front, and of course, I'm not a part of that, but I'll stand there and watch. And so we're jumping up and down, having fun, jumping up and down, not running or going to the bathroom because I'm having so much fun, jumping up and down. And we're walking out after the show, and the light hits all of us. We're walking out. Anthony looks at me and goes, "Babe!" He's like, "Your pants are wet."
What?
And it was light gray, so you could see. You know how you wear light gray sweatpants to like
you
the gym or
peed your
something?
pants at Limp Bizkit?
I did. I did. Yeah, I did. And so Anthony was like, "Whoa," highly embarrassed. What do we do? 2 seconds later, I see this man immediately take off his long sleeve flannel shirt. He had no undershirt on, and he tied it around my waist. And he walks over to the merch, and he bought himself a shirt.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a good man.
That is because he was like chest all out. I'm sure he wasn't feeling that great around people he doesn't know. And yeah, so anyway,
Wow.
he helped save the day. And also, I had an accident. It wasn't like a full blown accident. It was just like
that
a
was
little
full
bit.
blown. That
It was a
sounds
little.
full blown.
Man.
It was
That's
a little.
waterworks. See, and that's why Anthony deserves all the love we give him.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
He didn't even
He's a
think
good man.
twice about it. He just took his shirt off and gave it to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
She did it all for the drippy. Wow. All right, wait. You got 3 questions to come from the audience, and you still got a pass intact.
We're going to have to get you another session with Dr. Adams.
For real. She needed a VV remix or whatever. Got to tighten that thing back up. She sprang a leak. 834, it's your freak show. We got your questions at 888-429-0941 next. Meredith, you got those socials closed off over there?
Get it.
I'm just saying, you can't be sneaking and looking at the camera, all right? So,
I'm not.
All right, we got text to come in. People say Anthony's going to be looking at Davi different now based off of the answer. All right, so we
Is he coming to Wild Splash?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah.
Don't make him take his shirt off.
He's going to be looking
Yeah.
at you. He won't look at you in the eyes. He's like, yeah, I can't look at her. All right, so we asked her 3 questions already. We asked her what was better about the older guys because she's in here fawning over Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
She said more patience with the older guys. They spend more time on you than on them. Davi asked which side guy would she choose if he gave her a pass, and she said Davi.
Hey.
And we asked her about the last time she's had a PP problem,
Oh my god.
and she wetted up at the Limp Bizkit concert.
I mean, can we put that Eddie?
Like a
Nice-
week ago.
Like a week ago. Like, that's the shocking thing. I'm like, wait, Hard Rock, she was at the Limp Bizkit
Yeah,
concert.
yeah.
Wow. All right, so we got 3 questions that come from the audience. She still has a pass. We got D on the phone right now. D, you got a question for Meredith?
I want to ask you. I remember when you was on the tower, whatnot. You was saying you like to partake in the little medicinal or whatever, but your husband didn't agree on it.
Yeah.
So he don't want you coming home smelling like that loud. I wonder, do you take some drops or edibles, anything that he don't know about?
No.
And I'm sure D wants to ask, when was the last time you did it without him knowing? I'm sure he wants to know that too.
I would say he probably didn't know, but it was around Christmas time. It was around the time when we're very charitable, and so.
Wait, are you trying to incriminate me?
I'm not incriminating anybody. I'm charitable all year round, but it was around Christmas time when there's a lot of charity events happening. So, so that was the last time. And no, Anthony does not appreciate that at all. So I just make sure that said whatever's happened is, taken care of before I see him later on in the day.
Wow. Okay, you keeping secrets in the household, Meredith.
Yeah.
We got a text out to 863. It says, I want to know about your first time solo on the radio. Was there any notice? Were you nervous? Was it bad?
It was bad. I think a lot of people that go on the radio for the first time, I mean, you try to have somewhat of self-confidence, but dude, running the board, then trying to be entertaining and making sure that you're hitting all the times you need to break, and then making sure the commercials are on, it is nerve-wracking, and making sure you don't have dead air. Yeah, so it was not good. I think I have an old air check that I listened to a long time ago of me up in Jacksonville, and it is so embarrassing because you want to sound natural, but you end up sounding you talk too fast or your joke isn't funny, all that stuff.
Okay, well, you have two answered, and let's see, I have, do you have one here?
Yeah, there's one. I don't think she can answer this one. I think this is going to be a tap out. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
It says, Meredith, if your daughter came to you and said that she feels like she was a boy and wants to transition, would you support her, or would you, or what would you say?
If I've thought about this, I think if you ever have kids, they come to you and they talk about their sexuality or anything, you want to be, you want to be a person that can listen. You don't want to be a person and a parent that bullies, or you help them find their way while they're experimenting or going through said issue. So I would just do my best, and I would start reading about it and educate myself as much as I possibly could with her to see what's going on, and maybe go talk to somebody. If this was something that she felt she really wanted to do and she was old enough, then we would look at certain options. Yeah,
that's a hard question.
It is a hard question.
I'm sitting here looking at the tap out like, know you can tap out.
No, you want your kids happy at the end of the day, and whether, you're against it or for it, I want to be in the middle, so she doesn't feel like I'm pushing her towards one way or another, because that can go badly if you push them and say no or yes, you know what I mean? So you just want them to develop who they are as a human being, and it would be important for her to be old enough to make that decision.
It's interesting that having kids that young and you still have had that thought.
Yes.
Those thoughts have come to mind.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
crazy.
Just in case something does come up. So.
All right. Well, you answered all of them. You didn't use your pass, which
Good
is
job.
congratulations
Salute.
on that.
Okay.
You get to boomerang one back that you answered, and you answered all of them. So all of them are fair game. Which one you want?
I wonder if you guys have ever been with an older woman. And yeah, have you guys ever been with an older woman? And if so, what was good about?
I have. What was good about old loving?
Yeah. Old.
I mean,
older Orlando.
I mean, I will say, what's good is, you don't have to overwork.
Look at your face. You
You
smiled.
don't. Because they're very appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
They appreciate they're not trying to do no videos.
No
they're
crazy
not trying
stuff.
to do all the crazy. All
Jump
of that stuff. It's
around on top.
they keep it right in the pocket. And that's good. So you can always over deliver on somebody who's not expecting a lot of action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you end up being a pro.
I love it.
Like you get a good review.
Yeah.
Yelp reviews are popular.
You get 5 stars.
Yeah, you can always come back.
Mm.
So in my case, older is very subjective. I hooked up with an older chick, but I was
You was a jit.
I was a jit. She was a jit too. I was in 7th grade. She was in 8th grade. Right? Doesn't sound like anything too crazy.
Damn.
But wait. Hold on. Wait for me. But then
That's young.
Wait. But then when she went to high school, I was still in middle school because she was now in 9th grade and I was in 8th grade. And that makes it feel like you got a grown-ass woman over there. Yeah. So even though it was only 1 grade off, the fact that we went to different schools, I was in middle school, she was a big high school chick. You know, that was my older woman. And
A big high school chick. What do
Yeah,
you
she
mean?
was.
She was in the 9th
She was in
grade.
9th grade, but
Johnny was in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
She was ready for Social Security.
Right.
Were you bragging?
Yeah, I was bragging. It made me so cool. It made me like the coolest dude. The fact that I was in 7th and she was in 8th was already a flex. But when she was in high school and I was in middle school, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Is there a way to isolate him saying the fact that I was in the 7th grade and she was in the 8th was already a flex?
It was a flex. Yeah, that's a flex.
An older woman
Yeah,
for
it's an
Tommy.
older woman right there.
1 year older.
It was a coming of age story. That's what it was.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
Meredith, your Plead the Fifth is a wrap. Somebody just said, wow, TMI, Meredith. So you done told it all. Congratulations.
The